Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for September 14th to 28th. All right, here is, you can just see above the box here that the eye wall of Francine is is approaching the Louisiana coast. And an oil rig platform in the Gulf there reported winds of 74 miles an hour. And inland station reported gusts at 55 miles per hour. This is now the time to not be outdoors. Be inside. Get to a safe place. And this is where it is right now. And we'll look at the current advisory. This is, well, let me see if I can... Okay, we have to go to the National Hurricane Center website because there was an update that was just released. Or was there? Okay, this says at 3 p.m. And we have hurricane force winds. And we have the position is at 28.9 north, 91.5 west. 60 miles southwest of Morgan City, Louisiana, and about 115 miles southwest of New Orleans, Louisiana. Maximum sustained winds are near 90 miles per hour. Movement towards the northeast at 17 miles per hour, starting to pick up speed now. Minimal central pressure is 975 millibars, 28.79 inches. Okay, so we will keep an eye on that. Anything we're going to see what the models had to say about this. This is the wrong map. Okay, just bear with me again. Okay, all right, so here we are at 8 p.m. this evening, and it's 978 millibar low here. This is Francine, and then it kind of goes northeastward and begins to weaken and spreading rains into parts of the Ohio Valley and the Mississippi Valley here. Okay, so that's where it goes from there, and then it kind of fills and weakens as we go into Friday. That's the European. We'll look at the GFS, the American model. Here it is at 8 p.m. this evening compared to where this is. So the European is a little more slightly to the west-northwest, and it is a little stronger. It looks like 980 millibars. And then it kind of lifts, kind of like goes to the east of it and then does a loop. And then moves into the Ohio Valley, Mississippi Valley region, right? And also holds on to it a little bit longer as we go into late Friday by a couple hours. There's a couple hour differences there. Okay, so what will be left over from Francine, we'll go to the surface on this too. This will lift into the Ohio Valley. You can see here the rainfall, and then kind of dissipate. And then that's the GFS. Here's the European. And we have a possible system that could develop along the Carolina coast. We have to keep an eye on that. And we see that one of the models show this. This is the So this is the European. I think the GFS had a better picture of it. But there's a low here. You can see it kind of pops up a little bit. see here, and it tries to lift northward there, right there, and it moves inland. So that's being watched too for possible tropical development, but it doesn't look like it will be at this time. We'll keep an eye there. This will cause locally heavy rainfall, and that will cause some flash flooding. We have a ridge over the Great Lakes in the northeast. This will cause that's causing our above normal temperatures. And we have a trough will develop near the west coast, with the initial trough moving across the northern plains later in the week. Showers and storms are likely this weekend for parts of the southwest, as we have this tropical system here. If you look down the bottom there, we have a tropical system moving right here over southern bottom. This will spread some precipitation to the north. Okay, we're going to look at the period for September 19th to the 23rd. And we see we have a trough in the west, ridge in the east. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures here with anomalies. Could be greater than 8 degrees above normal, mainly across this region here. And for rainfall, calling for above normal precipitation for this region. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Below normal temperature precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is near 35%. Looking at the period for September 24th to 28th, the flow you can see here gradually flattens. But if you look at GFS, it's more pronounced with above normal heights here across Canada and the northeast. We have a ridge that builds into the southwest. So models show that with some degree or another in parts of the southwest. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures for this region, and I'm calling for anomalies that could be near 10 degrees above normal, mainly across this area here. And for rainfall, calling for below normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence 35%, above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 35%. Okay, the tropics are starting to heat up a little bit. This is what we've been always waiting for here. This will go to the National Hurricane Center site again. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other system here. And we'll look at that at this system. See, we have one. See, we have one here. Here's Francine. Here's this one. Here's another one. And here's the latest tropical depression 7 that has formed over the eastern Atlantic. Okay, now we're going to go back to Debbie. Okay, and we can see we have the cone here. And coming in more in a line now. And still we have a discrepancy further to the north. So we'll keep, it can go anywhere over here. But again, don't concentrate on the cone itself. It could go to the right or to the left. We'll take a look at rainfall totals. Okay, current conditions. These are day 1 totals. And we see we have some oranges here that is approaching 7 inches for day 1. We'll look at day 2. And I think it kind of lifts up in here to in parts of the Mississippi Valley, and we have some oranges here, or red, about 5, maybe 6 inches. That'll cause some flooding across this region. So this will be a main rain producer as you go there into that area, and then we'll take a look at well, it's so far out. It doesn't, all right, I'm not going to talk about the other systems here. So we'll look at the National Hurricane Center, and we'll look at the storm surge. And this is storm surge potential for this region, and we have some oranges appearing here. So we'll go down to street level if we can. And that will be rain surge potential of greater than 6 feet in some areas. So especially down here around this region, that'll be 6 feet or more. The yellow is about 3 feet or more, and the blues are about a foot. So, and then here are 11 areas, and that means to consult your local officials on your flooding. But this will for sure cause flooding in this region. And we'll take a look at the flood threat. Flash flood threat will be greatest around this region here by to the west of Queen Charles up to Jackson. That'll be where your heaviest rainfall will be occurring. And then we'll look at day 2. No, I didn't want that. Okay, but this will be your immediate flooding problem for this region. Okay, that's it for now. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for September 14th to the 28th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.